If you're struggling to think about what to send to your email list starting off this new year and what content to create for your social media, I'm here to break it down, make it simple, take away the overwhelm, and teach you how to set up some content really simply to get you started for the year. First, back to the old pen and paper. For my email, I basically wrote down content that I wanted to include in the email. Now, from this one piece of content, I have created an email, I've created social media content, and we've also created graphics. And I've used Chat GPT for my content, my copy. I've used Canva for all the graphics, and then I've used ActiveCampaign for my email newsletter, and then Plan That to schedule the social media. Let's go through the process. It's really simple. It's quite quick in regards to setting up some content. It isn't a whole marketing strategy or anything like that. It's just simply to get you moving, to start that re-engagement with your audience, both on social media and on your email list. Once I'd written down my basic plan, which for me was a welcome for my service business, so this is for the Automation Girl. I wanted to showcase our favourite project from last year. I wanted to let my contacts know of the different services we've got available for this year. I wanted to give them something of value. We've given out a freebie, and then my call to action is booking for a discovery call to bring your project to life. So I took those basics, and then as you can see, this is my Chat GP. I basically wrote all that in once I've mind mapped what I wanted, given it some points. I've told it what I want it to say, how I want it to say it, and given it instructions and put like the information that I want for each bit in there. And then it brought me this email, which is great. And I was happy with how it looked. So that was the first step. Really super simple, really easy. I'm not the best at spelling and writing, so I find if I just tell it, it's still coming from me in my heart. AI is just helping me put it together and hopefully avoiding all the spelling and grammar mistakes that usually happens when I write content, which is what I find like any AI writing tool really useful for, is just to eliminate those mistakes. So once I did that, I then headed over to Canva, and I set up my graphics for the email. And I've done that basically to the points that I've wanted to share with my contact list. So let's bring your dreams to life, our favourite project, what services we have available, here's your freebie, let's connect. And I put that into my email newsletter along with what we had written in Chat GPT. And then I was able to get all that set up and send that on. From that, I have then created my social media content. So just to update my followers, like where we're at, Happy New Year, this is what we've got coming up, and we've broken it into a couple of posts. And so to do that, I just hit resize. I created an Instagram post. I tinkered around with the graphics that I already had made, and I've got a couple of posts now that I can use to go out over the next week or so that are in line with everything that we have planned for the year and what we've sent out to our email list. And so within that, I went to plan, I've popped the graphics in there, and then I simply just took what content I had created in Chat GPT and then placed it in each of the posts. I've tinkered with the copy a little bit so it's more social media content readable and makes more sense in individual posts. But then I don't post every day for the Automation Girl. It's like once every other day, maybe 3 days a week. and I've got content now for a week, which is great. So it's casting that vision out. It's done in the most simplest way. I'm trying to make the most out of one piece of content that I've made, and I can now update all my contacts with what's happening both on my email and also on my social media as well. And it's all in a line, all the brands in line, and it's just a really simple way to take away the overwhelm of doing business and communicating with our clients for the year. So I invite you to just make it simple. What value can you bring to your clients? What information do you need to communicate with them for the year, and how they can get involved with you and your services, and then making the most out of each piece of content, copy and graphics that you make that you can repurpose, and just keep it so simple for yourself. So I hope this quick video is helpful. I hope it takes away the overwhelm for you. And if you get stuck with what to put in, feel free to get in contact. I love to help you strategize for not only your initial email, but any communication you want to send to contact, and just giving them some value. I'm SJ from The Automation Girl, and I look forward to sharing with you more tips.